Iowa's Classic Hits 105.7 KOKZ. You're with the Waters Wake Up Call, and time now for Hit and Run headlines. Having a little fun with the news. So the virtual Emmy Awards were shown last night on ABC. And the show featured doctors, nurses, and delivery drivers announcing winners. So, I mean, talk about your essential workers honoring extremely non-essential workers. You know, celebrities, come on. There were cardboard cutouts of nominees in seats at the Staples Center. Something else that was lifeless last night, Jimmy Kimmel's monologue. Did you hear that? Yeah, about as many people laughed as that one right there. But, you know, the Emmys did raise $2.8 million for a food charity for kids because no child should go hungry unless they're a screaming baby on a plane. You know, then heck with them, you know? Hey, Jim Caviezel says a sequel to The Passion of the Christ is in the works. They're calling it The Passion of the Christ Resurrection. Although I would have gone with Jesus 2 Electric Boogaloo, but that's what I think it should have been called. Hey, Steve Harvey said Ellen DeGeneres is one of the kindest people in showbiz, but only after he made sure her $20,000 check cleared. Hey, you know, the Batman, and it is National Batman today, you know, the Batman has resumed production. Robert Pattinson isn't completely recovered from COVID-19, but, you know, him at 50% is better than Ben Affleck at 100%, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. You know, going from Batman to Bond, Tom Hardy will reportedly replace Daniel Craig as the next James Bond. Assuming Mitch McConnell has the votes to confirm him, but we'll see. Only time will tell, right? Stephen King turned 73 today. He was planning to celebrate by writing a new horror novel, but then he realized nothing he could come up with would be scarier than the current state of the world. Nothing. And, you know, I'm sorry to say, the author of Forrest Gump has died at 77. His final words, "Life is like a box of ashes." Despite the pandemic, Halloween candy sales are actually up this year. But, you know, let's be honest, people. We're not buying it for the kids, are we? No. In fact, I've gone shopping for Halloween candy now, I think 13 times, but I have to keep going back because I just keep eating the candy. That's all I do. That's all that ever happens. So a new study says you're happier with your friends than with your spouse, but you're happiest with your mistress. So... not that I have one, Mrs. Waters. Don't even worry about it, all right? Los Angeles was hit by a 4.5 earthquake Friday night. You know, fortunately, the only thing that collapsed in the city remains the Clippers. And finally, the Fed announced it is maintaining a 0% interest rate, you know, kind of like you and I do about Quibi. Does anybody know what that is yet? All right, there you go. Those are your hit and run headlines for a Monday.
The Waters Wake Up Call.
Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 10.
105.7 KOKZ.